Right from the start of the game, I thought we were into it, and 20 shots on net in the first period. I felt like that second goal was important to get to 2-0, and then we were just always able to extend it to keep it at a 3 or 2 goal lead. Like for us, it was the 5th game in a row where we only allowed 20 some shots. Saturday we gave up more shots than we would have liked, but I still think for the most part we defended pretty well on Saturday too. They got 2 power play goals that weren't breakdowns to structure. The first one, they just had more sticks than we did at the net, and the second one, kind of a C&I shot that Benny was screened on a little bit. So then you look at that and you say, okay, those probably aren't going to happen again. So then you're down to giving up 1 goal again. So that's for us is the key to success, is just continuing to defend. And when I say defend, you can't get scored on when the puck's in the offensive zone. So can we continue to sustain time offensively? Can we continue to track people and get pucks back before the red line, to be able to continue to play offense so you don't have to play defense? So it's probably a combination.
Did Friday's win kind of boost you guys going into Saturday, knowing you're at their place now? It's going to be high level, high intensity. But did it kind of settle the nerves a little bit, knowing that you had success on Friday?
I think because of the way the schedule worked out, where we played at Tech and then we were home, we won. Exhibition game, I know it's an exhibition, but at home we won. Home we won. So we had won 3 games in a row. That probably gave us as much confidence as anything. Just the way the schedule worked out, it kind of worked out in our favor. And we know it's a hard place to win, and it's a great crowd. And I told the guys before the game, you're going to hear the band, you're going to hear the cowbells, you're going to hear the crowd, but they're not in between the boards. It's just our 21 guys and their 21 guys and the people supporting you behind you. That's who impacts the game. So even if the crowd's going, that doesn't mean there's something happening on the rink. So we can't get anxious because of the crowd, and I thought we did a good job with that.
And then, Coach, can you talk about Kevin Marks-Norris, just his play this weekend and the success that he kind of had for the team, but also as an individual?
Yeah, no, Kevin had a great weekend. He's kind of growing into his role a little bit, like all freshmen you hope do after Christmas. You hope they take that step. It's probably a little sweeter for him because his mother was here all the way from Sweden, so she was here for the games. But he's probably as a freshman, he's been the most consistent offensive threat out of that class. I mean, I think you start to see the other guys are coming too now, after Christmas, but he's just getting rewarded on some of his looks, and and sometimes it's simple as getting the puck through, and all of a sudden there's a rebound.
And then, Coach, you're looking ahead this week, Bemidji State.
They're going to pose a challenge because they play differently than a lot of people. They play a 3-lane hockey coming out of their end, so there's a lot of times that your defenseman, if they play board to board, your defenseman is going to be like a cornerback in man coverage. Like you got to play him. Now, conversely, their player sometimes doesn't have the support that you would have in a different system, but you can't let that extend because they got speed coming underneath it, and that's challenging. They spread you out in your zone by just kind of releasing pucks and low to high. They have some high-end players, world junior players. They have a very good, Leighton Rhodes a very good player. Polkamp's a very good player. I think they have a good goalie. And they're having a good year. So it's going to pose a challenge.
And then, Coach, I know we kind of talked about this all year, but late in the season now, points are, so important to come by, and with 3 series left, I mean, even this weekend, just how important is it to go in and, at least come out with 3 points, if not, 6 or 5?
Yeah, I mean, I think because it's so tight going down the stretch, I think the teams that you see that can come out of a weekend with 5 or 6 points, they're going to start making steps. And it's just so close. Like there's between, I want to say 3rd and 7th, there's 3 points or 4 points, something like that. So yeah, you don't have time to have hiccups anymore. You know, you could maybe get over a hiccup that you had earlier in the year. There's just no more time for that if teams are trying to be at home ice.